Hey guys, it's me Soraya again, and I'm here to talk about nystagmus 1 year on. I made the first video about a year ago, which seems absolutely crazy to me now, and I just want to say thank you so much for all your amazing responses. I couldn't have had any more positivity than I have, and the response from people with nystagmus, people who've just been diagnosed, or people who've had kids who've been just diagnosed. It's just been amazing to have felt like I've contributed somehow positively to you, so thank you so much for that. And even people who didn't know anything about nystagmus who contacted me, it's been incredible. So, as I said, it's been a year, and there have been massive changes in my life, some relating to nystagmus, some not. I ended a relationship in January and moved back out, and I've gone to university, and I've just moved about a week ago. I'm in my new room, and it's presented a few new challenges. As I said before in my first video about lectures and classrooms and explaining to teachers that it's difficult, I've yet to see whether the university will be supportive, but I really hope they are, and I'm sure they will be, because if not, I'll have something to say about it. I've gotten into flute again. My hero, James Galway, is actually the patron of UK Nystagmus Network, which is an amazing thing for me, because I've played flute since I was 8, and I've started to develop that again, and I'm hoping to finish my grades in the next couple of years and become a teacher. So yeah, that's a great inspiration for me. And yeah, focusing on me now. So this year, as I said, I became single for the first time, and that presented a whole new load of challenges, and I went on a couple of dates, and it was my luck that in 1 month I went on 2 dates, and both of the guys I went out with made fun of me for nystagmus, which people were surprised I didn't actually hit them, but it really, I mean, the second time around it was actually hard to comprehend that people would keep bringing this up, and I explained calmly to both of them that if it was someone else with a different, more obvious disability, I don't think they'd actually be making fun of them. And yeah, I think it's good in kind of filtering out who you do and don't want to be with. They both apologised profusely, obviously, but I think it's kind of hard to come back with that kind of hurt when someone's made a comment like that. So yeah, I mean, that's been a few knocks to my confidence. So I take, the good and the bad, the good being the response I get from my videos, and the fact that I haven't let it hold me back for things, and I live a normal life. But then, sometimes every now and again you get reminded that you're different, and it's not really a nice feeling. So hopefully with people who don't know what the disease is like, maybe they'll watch something like this and be a bit more enlightened and a bit more sensitive. And also strangers with children tend to be a bit too honest, and I've had a child recently at a family do screaming at me to make my eyes stop moving, which was kind of humiliating, but she's just a kid, she doesn't know what she's doing or saying. But yeah, I think that's also a good opportunity to educate and maybe make children a bit more sensitive, as I know lots of the parents have been saying that they're doing on the forums. They're giving presentations and things to their class, which I think is excellent. So well done on that. Yeah, I mean, new challenges. Having to rely on public transport. I took part in a documentary about a year ago as well, around the time I made this video. And travelling around central London is just such a pain when you have nystagmus, because all the stairs are incredibly narrow and all with lines, so it's incredibly scary, can be scary. So yeah, that's one of the things I might bring up at some point, to make maybe London a bit more, and England in general, a bit more visually impaired friendly. So yeah, I mean, I'm studying full time now. Lectures are interesting. I've got I'm doing a very wordsy subject, and the reading is kind of bogging me down, especially with the very small print. So I'll have to see what I can do about that. And I'd like to say that a lot of parents have watched my video and said that they are relieved now that their child will have a happy and normal life. And you know, this is always the case. It's not always an impairment, obviously, nystagmus. It can be for some people, but for me it's just a feature. It can impair certain things and make some things a little bit more difficult, but then so can any other feature that people have. It's not the end of the world, and if your baby's diagnosed, you'll be fine if you stay positive. I mean, I think that one of the most positive things that have come out of this experience and getting involved in the forums and the network again is meeting some people. Talking to some people my age with nystagmus, for example, my friend Nick from Ohio and his brother Matt has been hugely supportive. Nick in particular has become such a close friend to me, and I know we're going to meet someday face to face. So yeah, I'd like to thank him. I'd like to thank all the people who sent messages and left lovely comments. They've been so lovely to read and respond to. I would like to thank Nystagmus Network, and as well as filtering out people who you don't want to be around, Nystagmus can also bring you people you like. And a guy responded to my video who is also an artist like me, and he has a ton of really uncanny similarities to myself, and we are currently in a relationship. So yeah, it's not all bad. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry that it's been very hesitant, this, because I haven't had any chance to edit it or anything. But keep the comments coming, keep the messages, and hopefully in another year I'll have another great update. So peace out.